What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Now today I don't really have anything planned because I kind of ran out of video ideas. It's really hard to upload a video every single day and always have a new idea. So for today's video, I just thought we'd battle around and have some fun. I don't have anything specific in mind. However, I guess we can open up this giant chest if you guys would like to see that. So yeah, let's start off by doing that. Open up the giant chest, see how much gold and what kind of cards we can get. Starting off with 2,000 gold, followed by 1 free spell, 30 battle rams, which is really nice right there, and 273 mortars to finish off the chest. Almost at 6,000 mortars right now. They're still level 9. Haven't upgraded that card in a very long time. Don't use it. Don't ever plan on using it, and it's probably gonna stay level 9 for quite a while. But there was the giant chest in our shop. Nothing really special. The hog rider, elite barbs, and lightning spell. I am really enjoying using the lightning spell though in this deck right here. This deck, let me tell you, working out extremely well for me. Have the giant, of course, the giant executioner electro wizard combo is extremely popular right now. Tornado, one of my favorite cards in the game. These two are honestly my favorite cards in the game right now. Not even just because they go so well together, but because I like both of the cards individually, and them going together so well just makes it that much better. Next up, we also have some minions in this deck, the miner, log, and lightning. Lightning really useful, especially against other decks like this. If they have an executioner and an electro wizard defending your giant, all you have to do is lightning those troops and the tower while you're at it. The average cost isn't too bad, only 3.9, and I am doing really well with it right now. My last 4 tournaments have been 12 win, 12 win, 9 win, 9 win, so I'm doing pretty decent. I mean, I think if you can get at least 7 wins in a grand challenge, it was worth the 100 gems, and I got back-to-back 12 win challenges with this deck, and then back-to-back 9 wins, so it is definitely a really good grand challenge deck. And earlier, I beat a level 13 Royal Giant user who was BMing the crap out of me. I need to find it because it was in a ladder match. Don't normally go into ladder matches with this deck, but I, for some reason, wanted to right there. Here it is, CJ Sniper from Adult 3. You guys just need to see this battle really quick because this was definitely a crazy battle. I'm just going to go ahead and speed it up by ×2, kind of talk over it. I started off by dropping down the giant in my right lane. He has a furnace going down the left lane, and at this point, I have no idea he has a Royal Giant. I have no idea. I wasn't even thinking that he might have a Royal Giant, and I did get off a pretty good push to start off with. Dropped his tower all the way down below 600 hit points with the help of that electro wizard, miner, and the giant. We actually dropped it to 336 right here within the first minute of the battle, and now he's going to start off by dropping down that furnace once again. And here comes that level 13 Royal Giant for the very first time, and here he goes, just spamming his emotes. There was a laughing emoji. Good game, well played, thanks. He's already throwing all this stuff, and he's only taken out one of my towers so far. So at this point, he does technically have the lead since I didn't finish off that tower over there on the right side. And there he goes with more emotes. Good game, thanks, well played. Crying emoji, laughing emoji. He's just spamming the crap out of me with emotes right here. So at this point, I really want to beat this guy. There is nothing that satisfies me more than beating a Royal Giant user. There he goes with the level 13 Royal Giant in between my towers. However, I will use the tornado to pull it over to my king tower. Try to take it out with some minions, but he does arrow those. Had to finish off his right lane tower with my lightning spell, defending all these barbs right there. I believe there was an ice wizard in there too. He lightnings my tower and the executioner as it finishes off the barbarians, but his tower is currently sitting at 800 hit points, so down goes a giant, a miner, as I drop a tornado on his Royal Giant. As it's shooting my king tower, my miner finishes off his for the win, and of course I'm going to spam the crap out of my emotes right there, because this guy's a level 11 with a level 13 Royal Giant, and he thought he was going to win just because he has a level 13 Royal Giant. He thinks he's cool. He knows he has a card that requires 0 skill whatsoever, so he planned on stomping all over me. Didn't end up working that way, and I ended up taking that victory. I know I just kind of skipped through that battle really quickly. It was on ×2 speed, but I really thought that was an interesting battle. I tweeted out some pictures on Twitter of him just BMing the crap out of me with his level 13 Royal Giant, and then me winning in the end. I thought it was kind of funny. You guys did too. And of course, we always enjoy beating Royal Giant users. Anyway, I was using the exact same deck in that ladder match. I normally use the Golden Graveyard in ladder matches. For some reason, I wanted to use this one. But now we are going to take this into a few grand challenge battles just to end off the video. See how well we do in here and see if we can get any wins with this deck. So here we're up against Scorpion BR from Segway Now. Probably didn't pronounce that right, but not too big of a deal. In comes some elite barbarians, so I'm going to drop down my executioner and a log to finish them off, as I sent in a miner at his tower. His elite barbs do finish off my executioner right there, but they do not touch my tower, and my miner drops his left lane tower to 2,086 hit points. I do have enough elixir for my giant, so I'm thinking about dropping it behind my king tower. He just dropped down a golem, so let's drop down a giant just right on the bridge when I don't think he has anything to counter. I know he's wasted a lot of elixir on that golem. Let's pull these archers over here to the right lane, keep them off of my golem and out of that lane. There they go, now in the right lane, totally ignoring my giant as it's pounding on that tower over there. Down goes some minions just to try to finish off his golem right here. Luckily the executioner is distracted over there on my giant as it drops the tower all the way down to 400 hit points. But now the executioner is back in action, taking out my minions, Down they go, so down goes an executioner of my own right here to try to finish off that golem as he drops down a graveyard, which is not looking good for us. So down goes a log to counter most of those skeletons, and now my tower is locked onto the executioner, so I need to get an ice wizard down as well. I meant to electro wizard, but it's already too late. The skeletons got finished off. However, they did drop my tower down to 632 hit points. There are some more lead barbarians which I'm not going to worry about. I'm just going to drop down my electro wizard behind my king tower and a giant tank for these troops right here. I really didn't want to start pushing over here in the left lane still, because I do have my lightning spell right here, which can do quite a bit of damage whenever I need it to. However, of course, it wouldn't finish off the tower, and I will have to use it right here for the tower and the Inferno tower. He distracted my electro wizard with that Valkyrie, which was a smart idea considering he didn't want that electro wizard over there by the Inferno tower, since of course it would reset the charge and allow my giant to make it to the tower. But even with the lightning on top of that Inferno tower, I can't even take out that left lane tower right there. So down goes a miner over there on the right. I can take out the left whenever I need to with my log, and he does drop a princess in the left lane, so that is perfect for us. I can use the log on the tower and the princess, take them both out at the same time. So let's go ahead and do that right here and drop down an electro wizard up here to go after his golem. I don't want to drop it right next to the tower so he can't just lightning all three of those. And now let's drop a tornado on all of these troops right here, as well as another executioner. Get our log ready for these lead barbarians because I don't want them anywhere near my tower. Both my executioners finish off the golemites and those lead barbs just fine, and now they're both headed towards that right lane tower with the giant right here to tank, but that was on top of an Inferno tower, which was not a smart idea at all. Minions to go ahead and finish off the Inferno tower, but it did so much damage to that giant, not even gonna make it to the tower, and the Valkyrie finished off both of our executioners. Not good for us. Let's go ahead and pull back both of these barbarians right here with the tornado. Like I said, loving the tornado spell. It is so useful in so many situations. Log that princess right there, and as we have this executioner coming down the right lane, let's go ahead and drop down our giant in the middle. I know that Inferno tower is coming, so I do have my lightning spell ready. Where is the Inferno tower? There it is. So down goes the lightning on the tower, the Inferno tower, and one archer. My executioner finished off his because his is only level 2. Valkyrie finished off my miner, but we did drop that tower to 1500 hit points. So minions on the Valkyrie and an executioner to counter these barbs, as well as a tornado to pull them all towards the middle to keep them away from my executioner and the tower. It's also going to pull the princess a little bit closer in range, keep her off my tower as the executioner finishes her off. Down goes another giant right here. Lightning spell ready for the Inferno and the executioner. Down on all three of those right there. Going to take all three of them out. Executioner on the tower doing a lot of damage right here. Can the giant finish it off? I have my log ready if I need to. He's going to drop it to 160. So as long as my miner can get a shot in right here, the log will finish it off for the victory. Miner goes in and so does the log. There is the 2-crown victory against X-Scorpion BR. So good game to this guy. There was our first win of this grand challenge. But I think we can get one more, so let's go back out and do another battle right here and see who we pair up against next. I'm not even going to try to pronounce any of these names anymore because they all have some weird name that I just can't pronounce. So giving up on this guy. He's a level 9. I'm just going to call him Bad for now. The first 3 letters of his name are BAD, so you know we're going with Bad for this guy. I have my executioner behind my king tower going down the left lane. He has a tombstone in the middle of his towers, and down goes his lava hound, which I haven't seen in quite a while. Lava hound kind of died down in this new meta, but of course they are kind of hard to deal with. Shouldn't be too bad though with my deck. It counters it extremely well with the executioner and the tornado. Gonna pull back all these troops right here, get the minions in range of the executioner as he can finish them all off in one swing. Minions on the Minos drop down another executioner because there is one minion still left standing. We just shredded those lava pups right there. They didn't even last a second coming out of that lava hound. He's going to fireball some of our minions and our executioner right there. Miner behind the tower. Can our second executioner that survived the fireball blast do any damage over there? Doesn't look like it because he drops down a mega minion to finish him off. So here we go with another giant behind the king tower as he drops another lava hound behind his left lane tower. Also going to drop down an electro wizard behind my giant for now. It's just going to lock on to the lava hound in a minute now, so it's not too big of a deal. If you guys just heard that weird little noise right there, that was my iPad sliding down my keyboard. Let's get our log right here ready for the tombstone and that skeleton army. Takes out both of them right there, and all those skeletons are gone, giving my giant a clear path towards that crown tower. He's going to get off quite a bit of shots over there, but now he drops down those minions. Executioner and the electro wizard finish off those lava pups and the minion horde no problem at all. In goes a miner and a giant in front of the executioner down this left lane. This looks like a pretty solid push right here. The electro wizard will retarget the tower onto the miner, allowing it to do even more damage over there and finish off the tower. So down went the tower and a skeleton army to finish off my giant. I'm going to go ahead and drop down an electro wizard in the back because I don't have much else to do right now. And let's get a push going down this side with our executioner. I will need a tornado all of these minions right here to keep them off my executioner. He went ahead and zapped my executioner, and while I was focused on the miner, the minions actually did a decent amount of damage, taking him out. So down goes a giant, a miner, and some minions in the middle of this guy's base. Giant on the tower, minions shredding those skeletons right there, and electro wizard doing a lot of damage on that king tower. Let's go ahead and lighten this guy's tower as well as that mega minion. Throw an executioner in the middle and a log because why not? He's fireballing our King Tower because he knows he's giving up right now. There is yet again another victory with this amazing Grand Challenge deck. So like I said, this deck works out extremely well. Hopefully I'm on my way to another 12 win challenge. It would be awesome to get 4 in a row. I was really trying to do that before these 2 9 wins, but as you can see, this deck works out extremely well. So if you're looking for a Grand Challenge deck, go ahead and try it out. I know today's video was kind of random, but if you guys did enjoy it, go ahead and smash that like button down below. And don't forget to check out the top link in the description as well if you want to buy some Jewish Lewis merch. My t-shirt and hoodie shop is in the description down below, like I said. If you guys do end up buying something, let me know on Twitter. I will definitely hit you with that follow back and give you a shout out in a video. That's about all I've got for you guys today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.